everyone, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a good weekend. I am here doing some crafting, so I was going to share what I was doing because I kind of started out where I was cleaning up my craft room, and then I had these three books that I had put aside, the little golden books that were kind of, the covers were too damaged for me to do anything with them because two of them had some mildew on the bottom. I showed them in one of my videos where I said, oh, I'm not going to put these in my listing on Etsy because, they're not proper or appropriate for, to sell. They have some mildew on them, and one the back cover was like almost off. So I put the covers to the side and took the pages out first of all to do something with. So these are all the pages here. And I'm making envelopes. So these are some I already made. So all I did was, if they needed to be cut, I cut them, I rounded. So I had my page like this. And then after I cut, if I needed to cut the side off or the bottom where, if there was some mildew on the bottom, I did that. And then I rounded the corners here. And then I'm just gluing them together as envelopes. So I'm kind of picking a side. Which side do I want on the outside? So and then I fold them up like this to make the bottom part of the envelope. Really simple, right? And pretty quick, I would say. So, and then just fold down my little top flap here and glue that together. I'm using my art glitter glue, my trusty art glitter glue on these. And let's see if it's gonna flow this morning. I haven't used it yet today. So, let's see how it's gonna go. Yeah, we got to, you know how it is. We got to get it going here and get it flowing. But yeah, so I went grocery shopping this morning. We actually, my son, my youngest son, and my husband are working together now. They both lost their jobs during COVID. So they kind of like started their own business. And so they were out going to work this morning. We went to breakfast at a little mom and pop place. Let's see how many. We only have 2 restaurants here in my town, and this is one of them where it's just open for breakfast and lunch, but they have the best like food ever. You know what I mean? One of those type of places, and it's not all fried food or anything like that. It's really good. Anyway, we went to breakfast there and had breakfast. My son suggested it. He loves that place. We used to go there once a week when he was in high school. Before school, me and him would go when I was taking him to school before he could drive. And so we would go there for breakfast. But anyway, we went there this morning because we all love it. And then they went their separate ways. And I went to the grocery store and the post office. And did I go? Oh, and Dollar Tree. I'll have to show you what I got at Dollar Tree. They had some really cute things. And of course I went in there for 2 things and got about 12. Okay, so here's our little envelope. Isn't it cute? Look at this little scene on here. This one is, let's see, which book is this? This is 101 Dalmatians. But isn't that beautiful? So what I thought we could do, I need to finish these up, folding these and gluing these. And these are some I folded. Just haven't glued them yet. So that's the process, right? Folding, gluing. But I wanted to show you, because you could leave it just like this and use it. But I'm wondering, can I decorate some of these? Like this one here. Is that going to be hard to decorate? This is a DuckTales book. You could leave it just like that. But do I want to put anything on here? That's what I kind of wanted to experiment with right now. So let's see, because I have all of these that are glued. I pulled out several things here. Let's see, what do I have? Do I have everything here? Let me move this because I just put all that on top of here. This is a little box. This is a wooden cigar box, and I have all these punched labels in here, so I thought maybe I could use some of these. Maybe, we'll see. So I've got that here. I've got some tickets. See, these are like primary colors and bright colors. So I pulled out yellow, red, and green tickets here that I have, and these are vintage, but they're red. These old vintage Denison labels. These are actually old ones, not like printed or anything. And is that it? Oh, these right here. Look at these colors. They go great with, see? So I have all these words here. So let's just, don't delay. And, oh, I have some ribbons here too, in case we want to tie a ribbon. Oh, and I have some Let's see, I have some buttons. I meant to put them over here, but they're right behind me. Sorry if I'm talking out of the camera, but see, here's some colorful buttons. So let's bring these over here. Yeah, I meant to put those over here. Okay, so let's settle down and get to decorating if we can. So let's just start from the beginning. Let me push these over a little bit. And actually, let me put them, I have my little rolly cart over here. Let me put them on my rolly cart so they're out of the way. And then concentrate on one at a time. So, see how this matches these little words? Let's start with a word. Let's start with, it can be anything. I'm not going to try to really spend a lot of time picking out words, but here's one that says happy. One little word here. And we'll put it down here to see how it matches. And we'll bring that color down and over here. So let's put that there. I mean, that might be all we do, but let me see. Let's see what we do. I don't have a plan. I probably do need to use a little glue on there so it stays. I mean, these are stickers, but you know how it is. We like to make sure everything stays on whatever we're, putting stickers onto, or washi tape, things like that. We add glue to. So that says happy right there. That's cute little, it's tiny, but it's cute. So that, now this little, see these ribbons match? That one, that's a lighter one, and this is a little bit darker shade. Let's go with this darker shade and see what we can do with that. I thought it would be cute to maybe add a little button here. Let's see, and I've got some buttons in here that look good too. That's why I pulled these out, because I know there were some colorful ones in here. I have a couple of these little button jars, and they're from Dollar Tree. If you haven't seen them, look around. Maybe you'll find them. Sometimes they're not always in the same place. Whenever I go to a Dollar Tree, I gotta look around if I'm looking for these, and they're not at every Dollar Tree. So I don't happen to. I happen to have a few right now, so I haven't looked for them in a while. But well, I have seen them though, so I know they're still there. So we can put a little button here. Let's see which way we want it. Yeah, the flat side down. And we could also put a little ribbon, maybe a wraparound ribbon. You could make a little bow too out of this. Make a little bow and put it somewhere, a little bow. I want to do a little wraparound there though, so I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac for that. I don't think I'm going to cut it yet. I think I saw this done the other day in a different way. And I mean, I've done this before, but I saw it done in a different way than I've ever done it before. I think if I remember right, what they did was, and I don't remember who it was, I have no idea because I watched so many videos, and I wasn't thinking of copying it or, doing anything. But you know how you see things and then you have an opportunity like, oh yeah, I did see that somewhere. Let's try that. That happens. You don't remember where you saw it, especially if you watch lots of videos. So I'm going to glue this ribbon down first and put it right where I want it, like where I want the button. And then I'm trying to get it right in the center. I think it's pretty centered. And I want it very glued on sturdily. And then I'm going to put the button down on top of that, kind of like right on the top of this ribbon right here. A good size glob of glue, but not too much so it oozes out from the button. Hopefully it won't. But I do have to push that down, so yeah. Okay, so that, let me make sure it's down flat because I don't want it sticking up. So we've got our little ribbon there. I need to let that dry so it doesn't come off, but my idea is to wrap this around at least once. And then maybe we can, I wonder if I can wrap it around twice. Let's see what that would look like. So that's once, let's wrap it around twice. And I need something we could tuck it in. We could put another button down. Well, it's going up, so yeah, let's just wrap it around. Let's wrap it around twice. Okay, so that's twice. Let's cut it off right here. I think I'm going to put another button on the ribbon. Now this part I didn't see. sorry, I had to grab a tissue. Got some allergies going today. Okay, so, yeah, I got a button. I'm going to get another button and put it on the end there. The same color. Got several of those in here. Whoops. Escapee. Got an escapee button. I'll get that later. Fell on the floor. Okay. Now let's glue this one on here onto the ribbon. I'm going to get my little Fabri-Tac here and glue this on. I just wanted to see if there's a way to decorate these. You know what I mean? Instead of just, I can leave them plain, or you can decorate them. You don't have to decorate them, but I wanted to see, because they're so colorful, I didn't know if I could decorate them, you know, or would be willing to cover up anything. So then I would just kind of, to finish this, to close this off, I would just kind of do that, where you have it going under here, and kind of just tying it off like that. I'm trying to not get this glued into that top button there. That's still probably drying, you know what I mean? I think there's some glue there, some glue residue. But, so something like that, you get the picture? Let me unwrap it, because I don't want that, I can feel it trying to get glued down to that button. Okay, I think. Now let me try that again. So you would wrap it around, and I left enough so it would go twice. And then you just tuck it under. Tuck it under, both like that, and then you have it, or you could tuck it under this one, which is at the top. That might be easier. Okay, so you have this kind of as a weight, this little button on the end, you have it as a weight to kind of hold it down. And there you go, you have a little envelope with a closure. And we put that little word on the front that says happy. So I don't, let's see, let me look at my bits here. We have one word. I don't want to put more than one word. Okay, so let me see. Let me look at my little labels here that I showed you. Can you see them over here? I think you can. And let's see if there's any label. Like, here's a big one. I don't think I want a big one. That would cover up too much. Well, let me see if there's a label that I would be willing to put on here. I don't want any of my tickets. I don't want a red Denison label. Let me see. We've got all kinds of colors there. Orange, black, yellow. And I have lots of colors in here. Here's like a manila. Well, no, that's a big one. See, I even have little shiny ones. Here's some like craft colored. That could be cute, little craft colored, like a little, almost like a little address label that we put on there. I don't want to put anything up here to cover, kind of like cover up Ariel. I don't want to cover up that bird. So right here would be cute though, to put a little, almost like a little address label. I like that one. Let's see, here's one made out of, let's try this one too. This is like music score paper. That would be cute, wouldn't it? And then it has the white and white. I like that one. Okay, let's do that. Let's go for this one. I think that'll be cute. And then that can be written on, right? So I would use these in my journals, or for Happy Mail if I'm sending somebody something. I could put a little note in here. I could use it for my orders and put a little note in here. Or I could use it for Happy Mail, put a little note or a card or little bits of goodies. Okay. So we added a little label. We got the word happy and our little closure. So that's cool, right? See how cute that is? And it just wraps around and tucks under. Like that. There you go. We got one done. Yay. Okay. Let me put my lids on my glue here for a second. If I can find my pin. I hate losing my pen. Oh, here it is. It's so small. I know I should get, you know, I've seen the little beads you can put on them, the little bead dangles. I probably should make myself one. Anyway, okay, let's do some more envelopes before my time is up here. Let's do this one. It has like more, that one had, I put it over there and I'll show you it again at the end, but it had like, you know, different colors. So this has more primary colors because I really would like to try one of these little Denison labels. I think these would be cute. And so let's try that. Is this more than one? Yeah. So I want to try one of these. These could be really cute. So it could be like up here. I don't want to cover up his face though. So maybe over here like an address label. It could be up there, or it could be down here like a little address label, but it's kind of small to put right there. So I think I might put it over here. Let's try that. I think that'd be cute. We're just covering up the, I guess that's a bird bath or something there. So, but it's, these were originally, you know, like you wet them and stick them down, but I'm going to add some glue to them. I got these at a flea market a few years ago. I wish I would have gotten more. See, they came in this little, this is the original vintage box. Isn't that cool? And I've got a couple boxes of them, but I wish I remember the guy had several boxes and I only got a couple, and I was like, now I'm like, why didn't I get more? Because they weren't even that expensive. But I didn't realize how much I would like them, I guess. And I remember going back the next year and looking for him, but he wasn't there the next year. He wasn't there, so that was my only chance. It was, yeah, okay, that's cute. Now, do we want to do anything else to this? I have got this red ribbon here. And the words here, let's see. A dark green would be matched because it has all this greenery here, like plants. So, let's see. What are they doing? Okay, so looks like he's interviewing Scrooge McDuck here. And there's one here that says, today's story. Wouldn't that be cute on there? Yes, it would. Well, let's put that right here. Today's story right here. Trying to see, where do I want it? Right here. Today's story by whoever this news guy is and Scrooge McDuck. And apparently Donald Duck is not happy with whatever they're talking about. But that's okay. It's still cute. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Maybe, you know what I could do? Let me see. See how it has red on the front here? I could put a little, I wonder how this would look. Just to decorate, put a little strip of ribbon here. Somewhere like right here. Just a strip of ribbon to decorate. I think that would be cute. I could put a little bow back here too. Let me see a bow real quick. Let me tie a little bow. And let me tie a little bow and see how that would look. Ooh, that would look cute too, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do a little bow. I like that. And same purpose as the other ones. These would all have the same purpose. All the things I mentioned for the other one. Sometimes if I don't put an envelope in my journal, it will just go, you know, like if it's what I'm selling, I will put it on the outside of the journal and say, this comes along with it. It's just a cute little envelope that you can do and have fun with, you know. So let's see, going up, okay. Going up, angle up, angle up. Why does it look like it's wrong? I'm going to angle down on this side. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, it didn't look right the way I was trying to cut there. Okay, alrighty. And since this is fabric, we will use some Fabri-Tac here. I'm going to put it right in the middle as like almost like it, so it looks like a little closure, even though it's not. It's just a decoration. And let me get the extra glue there, a glue string. Glue that down. Yeah, so I was just wondering, like, can I decorate these? You know, I do have a problem with where I don't like to cover things up. You know, it's so pretty. I'm like, oh, I don't want to cover that up. And then I see other people do it and they cover up things. I'm like, how do they do that? You know, so I'm just trying to see what I can do more than just not covering up things. So I did cover up a little bit here. Today's story, the label, and the bow. And I think that's super cute. You don't have to get all complicated with it, right? Simple but cute. Okay, so that one's done. Let me see. Where's my little timer? Let me check it real quick. Hope you don't mind me reaching across there. Oh, we've got a little bit of time. Okay, so we have time to do at least one more. Here's another one. Let's see, what others do I have here? Here's these are all Little Mermaid. I think I did the Little Mermaid book first, and then DuckTales. So the next one was 101 Dalmatians, which I just started working on. Here's one that's kind of plain, but cute with this little airplane. We might do something with that. Well, that was my, if you heard that, that was my dryer. And my door is closed. That's how loud that dryer is. I mentioned it once before. Okay, oh, here's one with a boat on it too. That needs something. So, I mean, we decorated one with the ducks. Let's see, so these are kind of plain. And the green words and these little kind of turquoisey words would go with that. These two. And this one is bright colors, and this one is plain, kind of grays and stuff. So let's see. Let's get a couple words on these, and let's see. These are really tiny here. So let's see if we can use some of these. Let's see what we have. A boat. Okay, let's put remember this. It doesn't have a question mark on it, but it says remember this. The day we went deep sea diving and we saw a wrecked sunken ship in the bottom of the ocean. So there we go. Remember this. And then this is the other part of the ocean that we saw all of the underwater, you know, caverns and things. So let's see, what can we put on there? Favorite story, maybe? My story. Let's see. Once Upon a Time. Let's do that one. Once Upon a Time. Right here. Perfect little space, white space here to add some color. Okay. So we got those two with a word. And so this one needs a word. Let's see. Actually, this, I guess it doesn't matter which one because this guy just got gray and blue on here. So I'm just going to go with some of the bigger words here. These are the same. These two are the same. So let's use this one first. An airplane flying. And here's another remember this. That was a different remember this. I didn't add glue to these. I wonder if I needed to. If they start coming off, I will go back and add glue. So, real life. For the record. Let's put for the record. It doesn't really matter, but, you know, I am trying to use things from my stash, too, and these have been sitting around. These stickers right here have been sitting in my craft room for probably at least 2 years, probably almost 3 years. Okay, so that's 3 stickers we used. This one doesn't have any kind of green on it. Oh, here it does on the back. And these guys are upside down here. Let's see what I want to do here. Looking around at my table. Let's put a little, hold on, let me grab my tissue. Let's put a word on the back here, a dark green one, so it will stand out over this color. And let's put priority. Well, let's challenge yourself. This was great. Let's put this was great. I'm trying to think to see if I can cover up because these guys are upside down. I wonder if I can just cover them up. This was great. Before I cover him up, let's see. Let me see if I can grab a little label here. Here's a book page. That'd be cute. Put it right in the middle. Like a little, almost like a little closure again with a word on top. And that would cover up that guy that's upside down. And before I decide on this label, let me put this down for a second. Let me see if I want to use that label. Like here's a blue one. Let's see how that looks. No, I don't like that. Let's see what other colors I have. I have lots of colors in here. Here's another plain one. That would look good. because the book page is kind of vintagey, and this is not really, even though these are vintage book pages, they're not vintagey looking like real old, you know, old or browned or anything like that. So let's see. Oh, here's a little ledger one. That's cute. That would be cute. Yeah, I'm going to use the ledger one just because I love ledger. This is not like super old vintage ledger, but it is ledger paper that I made from ledger paper I picked up at thrift stores. So we're going to put him right in the middle, or this right in the middle over this guy. So we don't have so many upside down guys here. And then I'm going to, this is a bigger sticker too, so I'm going to put some glue on here. See how this one goes. This was great, it says. Okay. Now some of this ribbon again, but this color. This time I could put this right here. Maybe. Doesn't really cover him up though. So no. Buttons, not feeling the buttons. We didn't put anything on this side, but we put a word on that side. Let's see if we want to put a little label here to make it so we can write on the front here. Maybe right in between, right here in the middle. Oh, I could put it right here at the top where you would have an address label, because all you see is this guy's legs, so would be okay to cover that up, right? Let's cover that up with this label. Hold on, let me try something though before I put that down. Let me put a little ticket over there too. I just tore off a ticket, see how bright that is. Maybe we want to layer that a little bit. Let's see how that would look. Yeah, I think that I will do that just to see. I want to see what it looks like. Let's see which way I want to put it. Well, that would cover up the bird. I don't want to cover up the bird. That's my picture on the front of this, is the bird and Ariel. So let's put that right at the top there. And then this would go over that, layer over it. And I'm going to get some glue in my corners there. And then we'll put this right here. Let's see, something like this. Because then you can see the ticket. See, like, oh, there, you can see that there is a ticket under there. But then you see this little layered piece here that you can write on. Say if you were using this in a journal and you want to put a little date on there maybe. Okay. All right, so we've got a little decoration here and a little decoration on the back. We use 2 labels. Anything else? Looking around, maybe a button. Here's a green button. It's so big. This is a very thick one though, so I don't really see that going very well. So I'm going to go with this turquoise color. Here's a light blue one. I don't know, I'm not really feeling the button, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. I just spotted this red stripy paper here. Let's see what we can do with that. So I'm going to call that one. We've got 3 done. Let me see how much time we have left here. Oh guys, we really don't have any time left, so I'm sorry. Just realized my time is up. So this is what we did. Hope you enjoyed. This is just a little idea to use up some book pages, maybe if you have some sitting around. So we made these little envelopes and decorated 3 of them, like this one that we just did, and this one. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that little quick idea, and I'll see you next time. Happy crafting!